summit, and two planes collide on Saturday afternoon in Dallas. We've got the latest on that coming up as well. Fox News headlines 24/7 at Sirius XM 115. It's a Fox News alert into Sunday morning, meaning it's been 5 days since Election Day, and now we know that Democrats will hold the Senate. Fox's Jared Halpern with all the details.
Democrat Catherine Cortez Masto is projected by the Fox News decision desk to win her re-election bid in Nevada in a closely watched and closely contested race against Republican Adam Laxalt. With that Nevada win, Democrats have now netted 50 Senate seats, enough for control of the chamber, with Vice President Kamala Harris's tie-breaking vote. Georgia's Senate runoff election on December 6th between Democrat Rafael and Republican Herschel Walker could propel Democrats to an expanded majority, despite midterm polls that had suggested a big wave for Republicans. In Washington, Jared Halpern, Fox News.
On Saturday in Texas, the Wings over Dallas World War II air show saw some tragic events unfold. Two planes crashing into each other. Fox's Christina Coleman with the story.
The two planes collided in the air, leading to what appears to be a large explosion on the ground. Witnesses say debris from the shocking crash smashed onto the highway. Smoke could be seen billowing in the air for miles. The FAA released a statement saying that the two planes involved, a Boeing B-17 Flying Fortress and a Bell P-63 King Cobra, collided and crashed at the Wings over Dallas air show at Dallas Executive Airport around 1:20 p.m. local time. This collision, again, of course, shocking witnesses.
Fox's Christina Coleman. Now, officials have not confirmed the number of fatalities or the extent of any injuries, but said the B-17 had a crew of at least 4 or 5 people. The King Cobra was flown by a single pilot. There were no paying customers on board. We'll have more details on that throughout the morning here on Fox News Headlines 24/7, and some horrific video that's been circulating on social media throughout the day on Saturday. Well, back to the Senate, where Democrats now are going to retain control following that victory for the Democrats in Nevada. And in Arizona, incumbent Senator Mark Kelly made it official, declaring victory against Republican challenger Blake Masters.
Senator Kelly, whose win was determined on Friday night, told supporters in Phoenix that there are lessons to be learned from America's highly divided electorate.
No one party has a monopoly on good ideas or the support of voters.
And that those in office should learn from that fact.
When we seek to represent everyone, not just the people who voted for us, we're capable of extraordinary things.
As for solving the country's biggest problems, Senator Kelly says simply,
the way to solve these problems isn't by pointing fingers. It's not by dividing people. It's by listening and finding common ground.
Kevin Uretsky, Fox News.
In Georgia, there is still going to be a runoff election, even though we know now that Democrats are going to retain control of the Senate. Fox's Charles Watson's got more on that from Atlanta.
Look, Republicans pretty much have all hands on deck to try to get Herschel Walker to victory over incumbent Democratic Senator Raphael Warnock in what is expected to be yet another close Senate race, Senate runoff race here in Georgia. National Republicans are tapping Georgia Governor Brian Kemp to help with those efforts. He is loaning out his Get Out the Vote machine, meaning addresses, voter data, targeting programs, phone banks, all of which Minority Leader Mitch McConnell's super PAC will reportedly spend $2 million to fund.
Fox's Charles Watson there. America's listening to Fox News Headlines 24/7.
Sports at 5 and 35 past every hour on Fox News Headlines 24/7. The latest is coming up next.
This is Sirius XM Radio.
Keeping you informed every 15 minutes with the latest headlines. America is listening to Fox News Headlines 24/7. Sirius XM Channel 115.
Sports at 5 and 35 on Fox News Headlines 24/7. I'm Bob Mortale. Some things never change in college football. Case in point, Ohio State's dominance over Indiana.
First down and 10 at the 42. Stroud winds up, goes deep, has a man called Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown! Marvelous Marv!
Fox TV on the call. C.J. Stroud set a Buckeyes record by throwing 5 touchdown passes in one game for the 9th time. Second-ranked Ohio State beat up the Hoosiers 56-14. The Buckeyes have won 28 straight over Indiana. Ohio State's main rival is also 10-0.
Wide open. Service Wolverines. Touchdown, Bill.
J.J. McCarthy's like, hey, where is everybody? Nobody's open. I love throwing the ball to Ronnie Bell when he's wide open for a touchdown.
Courtesy ESPN, number 3 Michigan knocked off Nebraska 34-3. 7th-rated LSU got by Arkansas 13-10. The Tigers wrapped up the SEC West Division crown when number 9 Alabama down Mississippi 30-24. 10th-ranked Clemson made it 39 consecutive home victories. The Tigers upended Louisville 31-16. Number 5 Tennessee clobbered Missouri 66-24. 20th-ranked Notre Dame got by Navy 35-32. Tony Finau fired a 268 to take the 54-hole lead at the Houston Open. Finau tops the leaderboard by 4 strokes at 15 under par. Padraig Harrington fired a 9 under 62 at the Charles Schwab Cup Championship in Phoenix. Harrington leads by 5 over Stephen Alker. The Brooklyn Nets say point guard Kyrie Irving will not play Sunday against the LA Lakers. Irving remains suspended for harmful conduct regarding a social media post. And NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell says the league plans on playing more regular season games in Germany. Sports at 5 and 35. I'm Bob Mortale.
All right, Bob, thank you very much. Coming up next, the president in Cambodia this weekend. We'll tell you about that coming up as we continue here on Fox News Headlines 24/7, Sirius XM 115.
This time of year, you may be road tripping less and commuting more. Flip that mood and put some bounce in your ride. The latest road trip radio mixtape is the perfect blend of hip-hop, R&B, and soul music. Exclusively in the SXM app. Just search Road Trip.
Hey listener, welcome to Limu's Karaoke Lounge, where Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need, and the music never stops. Hit it. There's an emu with a full-time job. His partner's Doug, but Limu's the heartthrob. Grubs and worms, that's what Limu eats. Gotta fuel up to save you money and hit the streets. Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Inside every Titleist TSR driver lies a refined design that elevates every aspect of performance. A reimagined approach to what is possible. A reputation for excellence. But for everything that goes into TSR, it's what you get out of it that matters most. The all-new Titleist TSR drivers. Redefine the way you play.
8 minutes past the hour now, here on this Sunday morning, Fox News Headlines 24/7. President Biden, fresh off the midterm elections in Cambodia this weekend, attending the Association of Southeast Asian Nations Summit. Fox's Peter Ducey has got the latest.
There's a difference in the way the president talks to voters ahead of the midterms and the way that the president talks to fellow world leaders after the midterm elections. And listening to his remarks since he's been overseas with us, you never know there were problems with high gas prices back at home. In fact, you would never really know that there were many gas-powered vehicles on the road at all because he has been boasting abroad about U.S. electric vehicle infrastructure back home. President Biden is pledging to meet ambitious emissions reductions goals within the next 7.5 years by 2030.
That is Fox's Peter Ducey there with that. Here on this Sunday morning, Fox News Headlines 24/7, Sirius XM 115. Someone's at the door. Looks like it's Lisa Brady with the House Call for Health.
This is House Call for Health. We're not just voting on people this election day. There are also ballot initiatives across the country, many focusing on health-related topics. Oregonians will vote on what could be a first of its kind in the nation, adding a state constitutional amendment that would give every resident a right to affordable health care. There's Proposition 122 in Colorado, an effort to legalize psychedelic mushrooms. Growing research shows they might be able to help people with depression. Next up, California and Proposition 31, giving voters a chance to keep or block a law that's already on the books that bans most sales of flavored tobacco products. Over to the East Coast, there's Question 2 in Massachusetts. Voters will decide whether or not dental insurers should have to spend a minimum rate on patient care. There are also initiatives in other states related to abortion.